Can I just rattle off some of my ones that didn't make it?
Yeah, I have some good extras.
When you find a new face product that works perfectly for your skin. Chick-fil-A sauce. Laughing so hard that you don't make a sound. Favorite.
That's good.
Satisfaction of cleaning your ears. Haley, we talked about this. I really love that.
I think I'm over cleaning my ears these days.
Welcome to Spinsters, where we are still ranking our 100 things. Of all time. Sean Yoo is here, all-time girly.
Woo!
We're going through our lists, and it's actually been so much fun. I feel like this is probably the most you guys are going to get to know us because these are all of our favorite things. And this should be an official list somewhere. Maybe we'll publish the whole list at some point. We're starting it off with 55. And I think that's me, right?
That is you. Yes.
Okay. 55. When a baby learns how to fist bump. It's the cutest thing in the world. Give me bump. It's so cute. They're little fists. It's adorable. I'm actually surprised that this is so high, but it's really, really cute. It's really cute.
It's a cute moment, yeah.
Cute.
It's like
cute
this
moment.
little frail, like, you know.
And you can see they're just concentrating, like.
But the wrists are
great.
so big, yeah.
So cute. So cute.
Yeah.
Okay, 54. When your birthday lands on a Friday or a Saturday, it's a great realization.
That's really nice.
Great moment. You can actually plan a party. Haley is really big on birthdays, so I'm sure this is like.
Is she? Because she forgot mine, Jordan.
No,
I don't know if you've heard this
I told you happy birthday, still within the confines of your birthday.
On my birthday, Haley called me.
I called Sean like 3 separate times just to talk.
Thinking I'd get a nice, I love you so much, happy birthday, you're one of my best friends. And it was, hey, what's that chicken recipe you do? What is that? Soy, rice vinegar? And I'm like, at a Dodger game for my birthday. And I'm like, Haley, I'll text you. I remember hanging up the phone. And Christine was like, oh, did Haley wish you a birthday? I was like, no, she asked me for my chicken recipe. I was like, maybe this is a bit. I was like, I don't know.
Oh, you could have totally played it off that it was a bit.
I wrote it as July in my mega calendar. Somewhere between my mini birthday calendar and my mega calendar, I didn't transfer the date right.
No, it was so funny.
Lost in translation. Oh, no.
So I felt
so sorry
awful.
to bring that up.
Obviously, no hard feelings, Haley.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna wish you a happy birthday.
Well, you'll like your birthday
later.
present. You just have to wait till I get there in August.
Sweet.
Which might have already passed. I don't know when we're dropping this. Maybe we're talking. I mean, obviously we're speaking from the past, but
yeah.
Maybe Sean will know if he likes his birthday present by now.
Yeah,
probably.
I'll confirm.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry to bring that up. My next two, we were talking about smells in the first part and earlier. These next two are smell related. One, just like a really, really, really great smelling candle that you're like, how did you mix all of these smells together? How does it actually smell like I'm on the beach somewhere? Just the thought of how they got these scents in this one candle.
Great.
Love when that happens.
Yes.
Great moment. Especially around Christmas time. Like a holiday candle is top tier. Smelling like pine.
The holiday scents. Yeah. And that's when a candle is most appropriate too, when it's cold.
Yeah.
You're in your flannel jammies.
Yes.
Got a nice candle going.
Flannel jammies should be on here too at some point.
I think the three of us are all big on pajamas and like not all adults are.
I'm a full pajama set guy now in the winter.
Yeah. Wow. See,
Love
that's
pajamas.
Rich.
Yeah.
That's
what are they, silk?
No. No,
but even having a set, yeah.
Like, I it's me buttoning myself up before bed, It's great. It's a great vibe.
Luxe. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And 52, smell of fresh sneakers. Right out the box. I just bought 2 pairs of Dunks in one day. who am I? Who
Is
am
this
I?
is this because you regret not buying those
Yes.
other dunks so badly that you
Yes.
had to double down?
Exactly.
We're in Chicago.
You know, we were in New York,
New York.
for the draft, and we were at a shoe store. We were at like the JD Sports, and Jordan's looking at these purple dunk highs, and they're like, what size do you need? And Jordan says her size, and they're like, wow, this is the last one we have. And Jordan somehow was like,
I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna get them back. I thought logistics first. I don't know why.
It's fair.
Wow.
It's fair. It's fair.
I regretted it. And then the Lisa Leslie dunk came out in Sparks colors in low.
Oh, did you get
and I
that
was
one?
Like, yeah, I
Oh,
had
nice,
to.
nice,
I had to
nice,
get those.
nice.
And it's a teal swoosh. But
Mhm.
then while I was there, I saw high top green ones. And I was like,
Fire.
and
Oh,
they
you
had
wore
my
those
size.
yesterday.
I did wear those yesterday.
Oh, those
yeah.
are clean. Yeah. Sick.
I bought 2 pairs of dunks in one day, and just the smell of them coming out of the box, it just makes me so happy because I love shoes and I'm kind of addicted and I'm running out of space. But that's
Who is
neither
it?
here nor there. Yeah. And 51, we were talking about this earlier, when you get the perfect gift for a friend or a family member and they light up when they see it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the perfect line between like sentimental, useful, or like they heard it and you're excited because you're like, oh, they're gonna love this, and then they light up. What a great thing. It's a wonderful thing. I love gift giving. That is top tier gift giver. I wear that with honor.
That's arguably too high because
Yeah.
that is such a good feeling.
I know.
But that's a good one. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Are you done, Jordan? Is it me?
Yes.
You're up.
That was 51.
I have a perfect transition. I will add on to that perfect gift and say one thing is a Squishmallow. I don't know if you guys know of Squishmallows.
Yes, I do. My little cousins love Squishmallows.
What? I have to look this
so
up.
I'm gonna show you guys them now. So
You have them?
Yeah, so I got Christine 2 from Costco.
Oh.
I did not realize how big they are. But he to set up the story is Christine like really wanted one, and she like sent me a link, but I wasn't, I was like, I didn't tell her I was gonna buy it. And then I bought 2, and I was gonna surprise her with give her one and then surprise her the second. But we come back from like going out, and we've both been drinking, and there's just a giant bag on the front step, and she's like, "What is this?" And I was like, "You should open it." And she opened it and was like crying. She was like full on like, she was like, "This is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me." Blah 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 blah. So here's the first one we got. They're
Wait, I'm
huge.
so excited.
Yeah, they're huge.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
Oh,
Wow.
that's really cute.
Her name's Melody. That's like their
Okay.
actual name, but they're
Is this
like
a kitten?
super squishy.
Is it
and you
Hello
just-
Kitty-esque?
Yeah. They're like
Okay. It
Costco
has
did
a
a
little
Hello
bow.
Kitty kind of like thing, and then I was like, let me just buy the other one.
Yeah, those are really big. Online, they do not look that big. Oh,
That's cute.
So cute. That is
I will say
really Hello
they
Kitty.
are very squishy and very soft.
Yeah, and they're like, you just lay on them. They're great. You can get them at Costco super cheap. We named that one Jerry, but then one time I accidentally called him Bull Jerry. So now we just call him Bull Jerry. So it's a great gift if you know anyone that likes
You're in the
comfort.
market.
Yeah, if you're in the market for it, get it. But again, Jordan, great like gift giving that like hits the spot.
Yep.
Perfect. So that was 55. It's 50.
No, that was 50.
That's
You should
50.
be 50.
Yeah.
You're on
It's okay.
49.
49. I'm gonna go. We talked about shows earlier. I'm gonna go with the phrase from a show. Do you know what I mean? I've just been saying that a lot. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The D apostrophe U. Do you know what I mean? Say that a
Guessing
little
that's Love
too much.
Island.
Yeah.
Love Island. Okay, got it.
I will do. Oh, this is a good one. Leaving notes for yourself.
Oh,
Like as reminders or like pep talk notes.
Both. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
like I'm obsessed with post-it notes, and so I'll do certain reminder things, but then sometimes I'll leave a note that's like you got this, or like, hey, make sure to like take a breath for yourself, like things like that. But then when you find them after a couple days of writing it down, it really like feels good. You're like, oh, like I thought ahead about myself, kind of vibe.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to Like especially if it's a pep talk, I like to go back and write like, you did great.
Oh,
Aww.
miss words of affirmation over here.
Even to myself.
I know.
Just to affirm, you were so nervous, but you did great. No,
Aww.
just no.
Wow. I should
That's
do that.
great. 48, I believe. Yeah, 50, 49. Yeah, 48. Coasters. I think coasters are really great. We've started taking coasters from bars that have like customized coasters. You can ask and no one's gonna
Steal it?
care.
Oh,
But
okay. I'm like,
sometimes we steal it, but then other times I'm like, why don't we just ask? I bet they have
Right.
like hundreds.
Yes.
But just
Do you
generally
take a
love
set or
coasters.
do you take one? Are you taking like 4 or are you taking one?
I'll try to take two. I'll try to take two. I have this like old PBR coaster I stole from a bar in college. It's disgusting, but it like has such a sentimental value. Plus, it looks cool.
yeah, that looks cool. So it's
great
like an
way-
eclectic coaster situation at your home.
Various and just like coasters are great to maintain wood. That's also like a nice thing.
Oh,
Oh,
good
make sure you put a
coaster.
coaster on it. But I don't like the fancy coasters that you buy at like West Elm or some shit like that like
I
wood
got
glass. I know people have
I
them.
do.
I'm not
Yeah, I do.
I'm not
I
gonna
do
hate
too.
on them.
They're marble.
I'm just a dude who loves like cardboard ones that like if they get too wet they're toast.
Yeah.
Something
Definitely
about
an elevated coaster.
Yeah,
owner.
that. 56 I think. I can't
No.
do math. 55.
You're in the
You're
40s.
Oh, yeah,
going
yeah.
up.
I'm on 46.
47. 47 or 46?
50 was Squishmallow. 49 was sending notes to yourself.
Uh-huh.
48 was coasters.
You're on
47 sparkling water. I've always been a sparkling water hater, a true hater
I'm in that
of
camp.
sparkling water, and I have had a big 180.
Welcome.
Maybe I think it's because that's the only thing at the office that's not water, and I've just gone accustomed to it. But there are quality sparkling waters. I've now been part of the movement for that. I will.
You know how people will like, maybe this was made up. I don't know. But when you were a kid, you'd see it sometimes in movies where like people who have a drinking problem and there's no alcohol available to them will drink like rubbing alcohol.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you seen that? For me, sparkling water is like, I really need energy and there's like nothing around. And why don't I just take some carbonation? That's like that's the metaphor I'm going to draw there. Yeah. That's
Love
the only
that.
time I'll have sparkling
All right.
water. When I really need to just wake the fuck up.
Yep.
I
It's
love
a good
sparkling
booster. I think this is the last one on my list until we go to Harry. But chainsaw pies. Shout out to my neighbor Carla. She is a chef and a baker. She does pies and desserts and ice creams. Her pies are phenomenal. If you live in the LA area and are able to get some of her pies, you should do it. They're delicious. She currently, her number one pie in my power rankings, because I get a lot of her pies, is this banana pudding pie. Kind of a spin on Magnolia's banana pudding, but it's like cream, banana with crushed Nilla wafers on top. And you eat that nice and cold, little frozen. It's delicious. She does a tres leches cake that's really good. Follow her Instagram, Chainsaw LA. Hopefully she does more pies in your future because you will kind of be blown away by how good they are.
The pies are
it's kind of
outstanding.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, they're outstanding.
That
I've
sounds
never
so good.
taken one to somebody who didn't like it or was shocked by it in some way.
Now I have like ultimate party gift favors of like I can
Yeah,
just bring pies
that's a
to
good
people.
gift.
It's like it's a good gift because
Good
who's not
gift.
gonna like pie?
Her like, was it mango or something? Mango.
The apple, I think, or
No,
the
it was
passion
something-
fruit.
passion
the passion
fruit.
fruit lime is really good.
The passion fruit lime was the
Ooh.
only time me and Jacob can ever remember feeling like not
Emotion.
hydrated is not the word, but
Oh, it's refreshing.
refreshed after
Yeah.
eating a pie. That's I've never felt that way in my life, but like you feel refreshed. Yeah.
It's like a key lime icebox kind of pie where it's
It's so
cold
Oh, tequila
and like an
pie.
ice cream, but the crust maintains the crust of a pie. It's wild. Makes no sense.
Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm sold.
Yeah, get after it. Follow her. She's great. I think she's about to blow up. I think
Yeah.
she might be having her own show or something soon. So
Whoa.
be on the lookout for her.
Whoa.
She herself is also very lovely, I will say.
Mhm.
All right.
Great.
Amazing.
All right. Harry is 45 through 41. Okay,
Yes.
Harry says third wave coffee. Sean, if you can't explain this, none of us will be able to explain this. I'm guessing it's like a Brooklyn.
Is a specific
That's my
coffee
guess.
place? Or
Yeah,
I
that's my
thought he
guess.
meant like your third cup of coffee during the day.
Oh.
Like the third wave of it. That's how I first heard it.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yes,
I'm
third
not a
wave
coffee
of
drinker,
coffee
but-
is a
but
literal
I-
thing on Wikipedia.
yeah.
Wow.
I feel like people who drink coffee love that like third cup.
Oh, no, wait. Third wave coffee is a movement in coffee marketing emphasizing high quality beans are typically sourced, blah, blah, blah. Okay,
I'm gonna-
whatever.
I'm gonna-
But there's
eyeball that.
also a third wave coffee shop in Brooklyn.
Damn.
Harry
who knows?
confusing us.
Right?
We'll never know.
I think that's what I just read. But
Maybe this is his ploy to really just
Yeah.
make his impact felt while being sick.
Right. Yeah. If he had just put of, I think we'd have so much clarity right now. But because he didn't, he's not someone who usually uses articles.
yeah.
Yeah, Sierra,
so-
great response. I'm sure whatever the most convoluted answer is, it's that.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
it.
It can't be the simple one. Yeah.
Can't be simple.
Okay. 44 for Harry. The New Balance 990 V5s in gray.
Oh, you want me to get mine to show?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course
okay.
you have them.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the classic.
A classic. I think the gray color really
you wearing
hits,
them?
too.
No, I'm in my home, but I have them. They're right there if you want me to show
I'm
them.
in my home. No, that's
Yeah.
okay. Okay. He says 43 is the scene in Before Sunrise where Julie Delphi, is that right?
Julie Delphi, yeah.
Is like, quote, I believe if there's any kind of God, it wouldn't be in any of us, not you or me, but just this little space in between. If there's any kind of magic in this world, it must be in the attempt of understanding someone, sharing something. I know it's almost impossible to succeed, but who cares really? The answer must be in the attempt.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn. He's so
Wow.
woke.
He's
So-
This is
yeah.
Honestly, great branding for Harry to
spelled everything
use
right.
this as his line. I think if Harry's still single, like what a great, advertisement for himself. Because I love the Before trilogy. I'll watch
You
it
do.
once a year.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Gets you
I-
all in your feels.
Yeah. It's like when you have a good weekend for it, just watch
yes.
it.
Yes. That is a good one.
I have a missed call from the Financial Hardship Loan Center of Kentucky.
Is that
You know
Harry's
something
next?
or
Is that
not?
the
Yeah.
is that the next thing on your list? Loan calls.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Feels ominous. Okay. Number 42, finding a shirt that articulates an aesthetic you're going for at a price point you're comfortable with. Rare,
Amazing.
but
Rare.
very nice. Yeah.
Rare.
Rare
Yeah.
thing in the beauty of life. I love it
Mhm.
when that happens. Mhm.
Yes. And 41 is something we've touched on, but is
Oh yeah.
I don't think we even reserved a spot for, so that's perfect. Your friend breaks up with a douche. I cannot state enough how wonderful this is. I even like afterwards where you get to do the kind of like post-mortem shit talking about that person.
Remember
Like,
when he
they-
did this? Remember
Yeah.
when he did that?
Yeah,
That
and you
was
can just kind
key.
of like you can
Egg it
sort of
on so they
begin
don't go
it.
back.
Yeah.
Poke holes.
I always thought that was weird, where it's like, no, it's not just something you thought was weird. You've like talked it out
That
so
was
much
very
that there's
weird.
nothing else
Yeah,
to talk.
yeah.
Yeah, with the rest of your friends.
Oh
I
my
love that feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up at number 40, going in very broad with medication. I'd like to shout out to my birth control and my anxiety medication. Originally, I just had birth control, but that felt a little eugenicsy, so I changed it to just medication because birth
Nice.
control felt weird.
Medication.
And we know
But I also
Haley
feel-
loves her medication.
I know. I'm like, should I just change this like antibiotics or something that you can't abuse? I don't know. You can
Or
play
maybe
also.
like healthy
Response
pills to better your
Modern
life.
medicine. Like
Modern medicine. that's
taking
good.
medicine in a way that is actually good for you.
yeah. That
Okay.
makes you feel better and great. There you
Because it's
go.
very proactive to take medication like that. A lot of people are still like spooked by it or like they don't think they need it, but it takes a big man or a woman to do that, and I think that's very admirable.
Yes, thank you.
Great
I
ad.
would not be functioning without it. And this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. No, just kidding, we're not. Okay, number 39. The number 7. Very normie of me.
It's my favorite number.
It's true. It's such a good number. It's a
good
lot of
number.
people's favorite number for a reason. It's also everyone in my family has the number 7 somewhere in their birthday. So I'm
Cool.
November 17th.
Ooh.
My mom's November 7th. Brother's 17th. My sister's the 17th. My
Wait,
little
Haley, I
brother's
thought your birthday was
1997.
December 17th.
You can do that and it would make me feel a lot better, Sean. I would like to repeat that I told you happy birthday before the actual time had expired.
Sure did.
It's unforgivable.
You made
It's
the East Coast
unforgivable.
cutoff, which is important.
Wow, that is important. That is important.
God, that makes my stomach hurt thinking
It was
about
like
the fact that it's your
11:55.
fucking birthday. It was in the 1150s. Let's say that. Okay. I left you like 10 voice memos. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Number 38. I like how dogs look like they're just smiling when they open their mouths. And so every time they open their mouths, you think they're just like smiling and have like the best time. And we don't have any proof to say they're not.
Very
so
true.
maybe I should just say dogs smiling.
Yes.
All right. Number 37 is Sriracha.
I wanted to add to the pets smiling thing because I don't know if I have room for it on my list, but one of my favorite internet videos is the video of the guy at the bodega petting the cat, and he goes, "Wow, this cat could take a pet, no problem." I watch that like once a month, but I love when dogs or cats can take a pet, no problem. There's something to that where they want more pets. They love pet. You can do this hard smacks and it doesn't even bother them.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Euphoric.
This is actually, I meant to make this as a disclaimer on the last episode, but I guess I will now because it's never too late. I automatically took Elfie off this list because she would have been 100 through 1. And I also would have resented every time you guys didn't put her on the list.
Yeah.
So
Elfie, a dog that could take a pet, no problem.
takes a pet, no problem.
No problem.
Yeah.
Loves them.
Loves them. Yes. Okay. Number 37 was Sriracha. In my favorite of the condiments for sure.
Mm-hmm.
37 is LeBron's
36.
chase down block. 36.
LeBron?
Sorry.
Chase
LeBron's
down block.
Oh,
Little
chase down
basketball
block.
for you. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Game
basketball.
7, final 2 minutes, pivotal.
All right.
Wonderful. Makes you
Yes.
stand out of your seat. Sorry, Sierra.
Oof.
That's a big oof.
Warriors fan. Sorry.
You all got him back. It's fine. Many times. Okay, Jordan, you're up. With
Okay.
36.
5. I got 35, 31. The numbers part is the hardest. This is the hardest part of
Oh,
this.
it's so tough.
Ooh,
On
we
our
probably
bottom
definitely
100,
did
we should
over
do
100 because
Numerical lists.
yes.
Bottom 100. I actually thought about the bottom 100 a little bit just in case we deviated. Like everyone had bad days and we deviated. And basically what I wrote down was, damn, where is it? I've got some. Okay, my list begins and ends with squirrels.
Nice.
When you're out of spoons and have to use a fork for something that requires a spoon is like the darkest place you can be in.
Brutal.
That's really
Acid
tough.
reflux,
Brutal.
the Congress of Vienna, middle school dances.
Oh, awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
terrible.
These are
terrible.
you should do a top 100 cringe things.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess
Tab-
this is saying a little bit about
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if the Congress
Next
of
episode.
Vienna was cringe as much as it was like just affected things in a bad way. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Jordan. 35.
Well, middle school dance.
Okay,
cringe.
back to the middle school dances. Back to the things that make us happy.
Mhm.
35. When you factored in extra time in your commute because you thought there would be traffic, but there wasn't, so now you're early. And it's such a wow, especially living in Los Angeles,
Yep.
California. If for some weird reason there wasn't traffic at 2 p.m. or something and you thought you were running late, but you right on time. It's just a wonderful feeling.
Getting somewhere on time is a really
It's
good
huge.
feeling.
Yes. I hate being late.
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
change your
I
day.
hate being late. And you're late for the rest of your day. I remember
Yes.
my dad told me that. If you're late in the morning, if you have other meetings, everything else, the day is done. If that happens.
He's right.
Yeah, that's
Such a
my
dad
life.
advice. That's really great. This is kind of going off what Harry was saying. For 34, finding an incredible thrift find in your size. Like just a thrift
Huge.
find kind of in general, but when it's like one of one, your size, love it.
It's the moments where you go into a place and you're like, I don't really need anything. And then you go in and you see something that catches your eye and then you put it on and it fits exactly right. And you're like,
Mhm.
I can't spend money, but I have to. Like this is like
It's also
have
like
to.
$15 for
fate.
the thing.
Yeah.
It's a gem. You just find it, you have to get it. 30, 35, 34, 33, hitting a string of green lights in a row.
Nice.
Wow, that's a really
Nice.
good one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
So
a top
good.
100. Yeah.
Rarely happens, but you're just like, wow, am I gonna get the next one? Am I gonna get the next one? Wonderful moment. Wonderful moment. Next 32, waking up thinking you overslept, but you actually have some extra time left. That's a little
Nice.
time.
Yeah.
Jordan
in
loves
here.
time.
Yeah,
Very time centric.
Really time centric.
Yeah.
Hate being late, clearly. But the panic when you feel like you wake up and you overslept.
Right.
And you feel like, because I have done that part, and that's the worst. Bottom 100 for sure.
Yep.
But then you're like, oh, I actually have some more time. I can go back to sleep now.
Huge.
Wonderful. And the thank you wave or nod when you let someone go in traffic.
Little one of these. Yeah.
Do a little, shake of the fingers, the head.
You feel like a good person regardless of what role you're playing in that. Either you let someone in and that's huge.
Yep.
You're waving, thanking them for letting you in. Or you're receiving the wave of thanks. And all of those feel equally pretty good.
Yeah. And if they don't do it, I definitely notice.
Yeah, I noticed.
If you do not give a thank you wave and I let you in, we're going to have problems.
I'm not trying to go into like big cities or bad or anything, but there is such a like stark difference between in LA, I'd like really want to get it, the little wave. And then in Kentucky, people roll down their fucking windows and are like, hey, thanks. Like a full arm, just really like might pull over for a fucking hug. I was gonna say that too when you were talking about the like fitting room thing. It means weirdly a little different, like a little bit more when you're not in a place where it's like we all are talking to each other about everything here. Yeah. Like a stranger. The first time I was back in Kentucky since the pandemic, this was like 2 years ago or something. I remember I went into a post office and someone was asking where a Wendy's was. And everyone turned and told this woman where different locations of Wendy's were. Like every single person, no one in that shop knew each other. But that's the thing is like everyone is always talking to each other. There's nothing, like no one's a stranger here. So if I try something on in Nordstrom in Louisville, everyone's going to tell me, either they're not going to say anything, that's why I know it looks bad, or everyone's like, that looks great. You should buy it.
Like small town camaraderie, kind of.
Yeah.
The camaraderie is out the roof.
Wow.
Nice. That's a good one.
Can't relate. If I get a wave in LA, wow.
Huge.
It means more. Yeah.
It means
I'm with you.
More.
30.
That's my section. Yes, 30.
30
try
to
get
20. 30 to 26. I'll get the math right. Okay.
Yes.
30. When you are shuffling your music and the right song hits you at the right time, exactly when you need it. A song you might have forgotten about, where there's a specific moment or a lyric that it's like, I needed this today. That and like you're shuffling and you don't skip a song. It's just like a run of songs that you're like, this is exactly what I want to listen to. Those are kind of rare. I have bad music ADD. If you're ever in the car with me, it's like skip, play 30 seconds of this song, skip. So having a nice, clean shuffle that works is huge.
Love that.
29, skipping work for me specifically, skipping work to play golf, but I will open it up to everyone. Skipping work to do something for yourself.
Right.
Yes.
Hopefully no one at my job is listening, but I do.
Again,
in fact,
literally no one listens.
No one's listening. I do in fact skip work to play golf, and there's something to the idea of like, wow, not only do I not have much going on at work, but instead of sitting and waiting for something to happen, I am out doing something that I love, spending time for myself. Sometimes I do get stressed where I'm like in the middle of a good round and I get like called into multiple meetings. So then I'm stuck on meetings on the golf course, trying not to sound like I'm on a golf course. And then stress just kind of breaks through. But that's the price you pay for, taking some time for yourself.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I'm a big errands while in meetings girl.
Yes.
So I'm always in the car. And you
I
can,
love that.
it sounds like I'm in a tunnel all
Yeah.
the time, like a vortex tunnel, because my car audio is odd. But yeah, I
support
like
all
to
of this.
use that time to be in transit onto something more fun or
Yes.
something else I have to do in my real life.
28.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking responsibly.
Oh, I like this one.
Like
Okay.
when you go out, it doesn't matter what your intention is going in, but you drink the right amount. Like, and that doesn't mean like you're not getting blacked out. Like if you get blacked out, but you're responsibly knowing like you're going into it and you're planning it, that's great. But there's something really refreshing, and I guess it's me being washed an adult of like, wow, I left this event and I drank the exact right amount that I should be drinking, where I feel the right thing that I should be feeling, but I'm not going to suffer for it. It's like that perfect balance. It's something, the older you get, obviously the better you get at it, but like something to like, wow, I had exactly 4 or 5 Topo Chicos and a couple shots, and now I feel great, but I'm not going to be hungover. You know,
Yeah,
it's
you're
that kind of
drinking
like
water.
yeah,
You've got food
Yeah.
when you've got home.
Yes.
You get home. You take your makeup off. Like all the kind of things that you don't let anything go just because you had a good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
something so powerful in that.
There is so much power.
26, I believe. I love Haley always compliments me on my new hobbies and stuff, but I love shooting stuff on film. I think like memories and
Ooh.
photographs are really important, and I think like having a tangible thing, I get really like freaked out, especially with like music and like pictures of like losing it all in the cloud. When you transition from phone to phone,
Yeah.
you're ultimately going to lose some pictures, and I'm like a photo hoarder because I don't ever know when I'm going to look at this thing or whatever. But like I've enjoyed taking stuff on film because I can, knowing it's like I have a film roll, it's only 36 pictures. I have to be very particular and very specific of what I want to capture, but I know that I usually just capture people. I want to like capture people in moments so that when I share it to them or I see it, it reminds me of that moment and that memory. I think there's something like super, important for that in people's lives, and
So sweet.
having like, I love like going home and looking at old photos, and back in the day everyone just printed out photos and took stuff on film. So to do that now, I think it's something I like, where I'll just like get a roll of film back and I don't even look at it. I just, the digital ones I'll look at and post, but the printed ones I'll just stash so that like if I come across
Can
it
go
later
back.
on. Exactly. Yeah.
I kind of
love that.
cheat. I use an app. It's called Dazcam, and you can select a film camera,
That's
and then
cool.
it takes a picture like if you
Yeah.
took it on a film camera. Because I love the look of it, but I don't know if I trust my patience for the like actual film camera. But I love that like moment. I'm starting to print them out more. I have a photo album. My future mother-in-law bought me a photo album just to keep all of the time with this wedding stuff. Like I'm printing out all of those pictures to really be able to be like, this was a moment in time, and I really want to go back and look at those because I
Some
love
things
looking
we
at
should
baby
revert
pictures.
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, this is one
Yes.
we should revert back. Another thing is memorizing at least one number.
Huge.
Yeah. You have a great eye for film
Thanks.
photography.
Yes.
I don't know how to word that, but yeah, yours have turned out really nice at the beginning.
I try to make sure people don't pose for photos when I take them on film, because I'm just like, I want you to not know I'm there, because then it's a more natural thing. And then I think there's something so special of like someone not realizing I took a photo of them in that space, and then they're like, oh my god, I didn't even know you took a picture. Wow, I forgot about this thing. And it's like moments just start coming and rush to your head. So I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, wow.
What are we on? Are you still going, Sean?
So good.
No, that was 26, I think. So
Okay.
now Harry.
Oh, we're back on Harry. Yeah.
25
okay,
to
Harry.
21.
25 to 21.
His 25 is a great sandwich from the really good sandwich spot in your hometown.
Love that. Ugh.
Just a
Fuck
sandwich.
yeah.
Sandwiches are good.
But there's something
Haley's
to the
having
hometown
second
spot.
thoughts.
There's something to the hometown spot I love, where it's like
Where I
You
grew
don't
up,
like-
we didn't have good food.
that's probably it.
Okay, well that makes
Jersey,
sense.
I have,
Louisville
like-
has good food, but not
maybe not sandwiches.
not in Indiana. No, I didn't grow up here. You know that.
Oh yeah. I love a hometown sandwich. I go back to like a specific deli, know exactly what I want to order. There's something to like knowing your number and your
Mm-hmm.
order. And on top of that, like I just love being known at a restaurant, like having a
Yes.
relationship with someone at a restaurant. I think it goes a long way and it makes you feel better about eating there because you're like, wow, like they
I love
supported me,
that.
I'm supporting them. It's like you walk in, you're like, hey Sean, oh, what's new? Da 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 da. You know,
And
like
they already know what you want, and
yeah,
how you want it. Wow.
yeah, it's
I've
great.
never had that, but I
Yeah, I
want
don't have
that. It's definitely TV show version of myself.
It
Like lives above a
yes.
restaurant and they know me
It's
and
been
what I
like
like to order.
something in my like I think like after like 3 to 4 years of living in LA, I was like, this is something I need in my life of like befriending people who work at restaurants
Mm-hmm.
that I frequent. It's helped that like Carla, my neighbors, like has friends with a bunch of chefs. It's like a lot of facial recognition, but
Some from Kentucky. I remember that.
yes,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah,
Little crossover.
we bonded over that. Ooh, that's one we can fill in because Harry only has one more
Mhm.
in like this entire list. One is you when you're away from home, but you run into someone who's from the same place you
That's
are.
cool.
Yes.
That
I
is
always love
very
that.
fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just feels like you've known each other forever. Just
Mhm.
automatic connection.
That
Yes.
phrase, what a small world.
Yeah.
You know, like of moments like that.
Yeah. And like, did you know this person? What high school did you go to? All of that kind of shit. Yeah, that's
Yes.
great stuff.
That is a good one.
We'll make that his 24. His 23 is whatever the best moment in your high school athletics career is. This one, yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah.
Mine was a PK, a game-winning
Wow.
PK. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Mine was a buzzer beater that sent it into overtime and then ended up winning.
Wow.
It's amazing. Highlight of my life.
That's really good. I don't have any. My high school was really good at sports, so I didn't play any sports in high school. I have a sad. We lost our intramural championship in senior year of college. It was we had the same team for 4 years, and we got better each year, and we were in the finals, and we had the last shot, and I had played really well that day. I think I had like 18 points or something, and I dribbled the ball off my friend's foot, and we lost the game.
Oh no.
Damn.
It still hurts. Like I saw my friend Kyle at a wedding a couple months ago. We were like, God, I haven't gotten over it. But we did
It
party
does not
really.
define you, Sean.
Yes, I know, but we partied really hard after the
Does a
loss.
little bit.
Almost harder if we had won, I think. So it all worked out, but
Okay.
it's really dark.
Yeah, that
Yes.
is pretty dark.
Well, the good
I like-
moments.
Kept that one to yourself.
That 18
okay,
points.
Okay, so that's 23.
Haley's like, you know what? Cut that part out.
Like, I'm hiring an editor to cut that one. Okay, 23. We just did 23. 22.
22.
Jordan, I need you to come up with 22 and 21.
I got
Alright.
you.
Okay.
Using rock paper scissors as an adult to settle anything.
Yeah,
that's
wow.
Like, of
That's great.
course, we're gonna do
Yeah.
rock paper scissors right now as we're almost 30, and it feels like it is a great solve to any
Mhm.
problem.
Yeah.
Still.
And the best is like, you do the one, and the person loses like 2 out of 3,
Yeah.
and then it raises the stakes. You know, I love moments like that.
Yes. That's my next. We need one more.
Yeah.
This
I had one in my
is-
head after. What did we talk right before that? Athlete.
How about like rivalries?
Ooh.
like personal? Like
Well, no, not personal. Like I was gonna because I had on my list.
Haley's like, well,
Um,
here's now my list of 100 enemies for the show. People who have wronged me in my life, I never forget.
No, because it's just like you get to have that mess in your life from afar. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So like there's like I was gonna write down the Hatfields and McCoys and then I was like, don't be so predictable. And so then I was thinking, damn, what's his name? Thomas Edison. I can't remember. He's just like he's very Nicole Kidman like for me where I just cannot remember his name.
Uh-oh.
Although that was special, that was unique. It's not like I don't remember her name. There's some people where I genuinely I know
Yeah.
the face, I know
We
the
had a
resume,
Mhm.
I know the characteristics. You
Mhm.
know, I could do an impersonation. I cannot remember their name. Thomas Edison and Tesla.
George Jefferson Carver.
But that's not a good rivalry because one time they literally electrocuted.
I know.
Electrocuted. an elephant, and that sucks. They shouldn't have done
Oh
that.
no.
Oh, you just mean like watching rivalries in general, not in your own life?
I like observing rivalries. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
growing up, it was Kings versus Lakers, and it was like the whole city, and it was within my family too. My grandparents were Kings fans. We were Lakers fans. Early 2000s, that was the rivalry. And that it was fun to observe. Even if you weren't that much into it, you didn't really care that much. You like a rivalry. You like winning.
It's fun. Yeah.
It's fun.
Louisville, UK. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Are we back to me now? 20?
Yep.
Okay, 20. I've got the show Jeopardy. Just an
Top
incredible
20.
show.
Yeah.
So much talent has come out of there. So much entertainment. Facts. I'm a big facts guy. So I just learn so much from watching it. I like the feeling of getting a lot correct in a game. I think that's fun, but that's not super common. So I'm just gonna stick with the show itself.
Great.
Okay, 19, the color yellow. I just feel like it's indisputably the happiest color.
Yes.
Try to think a bad thought while seeing yellow. We are fueled by the sun. So I think those are
Nice.
all points.
Any walls in
Love
the new
yellow.
house gonna be yellow?
You can't tell this is yellow.
Oh, like nice light,
Ooh.
It's
like
like pale yellow,
egg,
yeah.
eggshelly
Pale
yellow.
yellow.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
Love that. Warms up a room.
My mom's
does.
table is her grandpa's table, and it's yellow.
Cool.
Cute, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Number 18, cold brew. I warned you at the top. It is that good. It is the reason for every
Wow.
season. It's the reason I get up. Yeah. Cold brew.
Reason I get up.
Get up.
I'd be in better now.
Hey. Respect it.
Number 17, Wong Kar-wai movies. I
Fuck yeah.
love his fucking movies. In the Mood for Love, Fallen Angels, Happy Together, Chungking Express. He just makes art, but it's very fun. You feel silly, but you also feel like you're looking at something important.
Yeah, you saw
That's
the
how I wanna-
Criterion collection I have of all his movies. I'm gonna get you that for your birthday. in
Yeah,
December
I did
17th,
see that.
right?
Check if it's still there. It's November.
It's December 17th, right? January 17th.
Number 16th is the moon.
The moon.
I felt conflicted about putting this so high up. I'm a big
Okay.
moon girl.
Yeah.
It is literally the reason that life on Earth has any balance or any stability. It shapes our weather into
Look
something.
at you putting the
again.
moon and the sun in.
I didn't put the sun. I put the color yellow, which is just representative of
you
the
did,
sun.
yeah.
No, I love this
great.
list. It's all you had compass.
Yeah.
All of these like things that we need and great things that make this world. continue
Haley's
to go.
list is like she is almost like on a long camping trip, or like she's like Sacagawea. It's all like real like base level, foundational, practical things. What she like
Yeah, I love
water,
it.
like H2O.
I love
Yeah.
it.
It's great.
This is
Thank
great.
you. Thank
This
you,
is
thank you,
great.
thank you. The moon's great. I love it. Send me pictures of it. But that's the thing is you can't take a picture of it.
It's awful.
She's elusive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She knows her lighting. She knows where she looks.
She's
good
like
at.
an it girl in the
Yeah.
2000s where you knew that she went out because you read about it in like all the magazines and
But
people
never
and
saw
stuff.
her.
And she was just like a society girl, but you can never get a picture of her that isn't blurry or
That's
dark. Yeah.
Perfect comparison.
Yeah, so the moon. I
Nice.
realized I
Great.
didn't put my actual TV show on here. It was Monk. I love the show.
Oh, Monk's great. I used to always
Classic.
watch
When
that
you're
with my
growing
mom.
up, yeah,
I
it's
never
Yeah.
watched
the
it.
rewatch potential. I think you'd really like it,
Okay,
Jordan. Yeah,
okay.
Monk was a great show.
All right.
Okay.
Good one. To me, 15.
Yes, you're up with 15.
15. Wow, we're getting to the final stretch here.
I know.
We're getting to the final stretch. Okay, 15. Stanley Tucci.
Yes.
Wow.
I love
Yeah.
that man. He could do no wrong. He is my one human on this
Wow.
list. Anything that he's in, I love. He's just a perfect person.
Stanley
Yeah.
Tucci Takes Italy is great. I
Yeah.
hope he takes more places. Just
All
take
places.
everything. Yeah.
Take everything, Stan.
I'll watch
You're
it.
the best. I'll watch it. I love him. Number 14, Swings.
Oh,
Have a great
So
time.
fun.
really
All
great.
ages.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I
So
went
fun.
recently. Me and Fred went to a park. Had a blast on the swings. It's still so much fun. This is 13. I'm actually surprised this is still so high, even though we're in top 15. Chicken nachos is my favorite food. Nachos makes me happy immediately. I love nachos. Loaded. It could be a tower. It can go out wide. Okay. Doesn't matter. I love a good nacho.
I didn't know you liked nachos.
Me neither. What a shock.
Wow. I know. It used to be pizza, but nachos inched up. Like immediately happiness when I eat nachos. You know, that's when you know it's your favorite food. Yeah.
Nachos are good.
Nachos are so good. So good. Number 12, when you forget it's Friday and then you remember.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yes, that's a great one.
It's really Friday? Good. Oh my God, it's Friday. That's amazing feeling. Amazing feeling. Doesn't happen so much now that I work from home because
every day's a Friday.
Every day feels like Friday. But
every day feels like
office,
a Thursday when you work from home. Where you're like, I know it's not over, but it's kind of over.
It's almost there. Yeah. I feel it. Number 11, the scene from 100 Days of Summer when they have the split screen and it was reality versus expectation. I think about that scene so much. It changed everything because I feel like that is how we think of things where if you're going to a party, if you're going to something, you have these expectations, you kind of have the replay of how it's going to go, but then it can go so different than that and you are comparing them side by side in your mind. Perfect film. Love that movie.
Yeah, that movie's interesting because depending on the situation you're in with your life, you might really fucking hate it, but you should watch it again if you hated it because it's probably just trying to tell you something about yourself, which is that you're hanging on to somebody for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
They should just be there for a season. And that's
hanging on to summer when you should be going to autumn.
Yeah, exactly. It's a metaphor.
Love that.
Yeah. All right, we're in top 10.
Woo! What do you guys do?
We're 10,
doing
right?
1, 2. Yeah. We kind of like.
But we gotta. I say we just reserves Harry's spots here, and we tell him later on that he has to at some point in time fill these in because these are getting kind of crucial. So we're just gonna leave him as blank.
Cool.
For Harry. Okay, 10. My 10 is seatbelts.
Good Safety. One.
I don't know what to say.
Safety
like
first.
I know it's a boring answer, but
no, love it.
Okay, like people.
Without them, we'd be nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Even though I know I've told both of you this story. Not buckling a seatbelt saved my life one time.
Yeah, your scar.
Yeah. But anyway, whatever. Yeah, that's a story for a different time.
Different time, but seatbelts overall.
If we ever make a Patreon, I don't know, why would anyone pay here? That's why. Whatever. Okay, go ahead.
People would. Deep Dark Secrets, the spinsters.
It's not
Patreon
a dark
show.
secret. I just flew out a fucking car window.
But it's a story.
Yeah, it's a story.
It's worth. You got to pay for it. I think that's worth it. That's worth it.
Right.
Okay, number 9. My favorite show, the best show that has ever been put on a television screen. And that's 90 Day Fiancé.
Wow.
Without a doubt, there was a little tiff in this house because I said, I think I like 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days more than just the regular original OG 90 Day Fiancé. And Fred almost lost it.
Yeah.
That was a big tiff because you got to go back to the OG. Just an incredible show. When you were talking about earlier, Sean, about yelling at the television, we just got to the tell-all of a season that we'd been watching for a really long time. And we had to pause, break down some moments, yell, point, laugh. You're just interacting with the show. And it's perfect because it's real reality television. These are real people that are doing this with their love lives. And it's entertaining.
If you don't like the same reality TV show as a couple, that's bad. You have to be able to spend that nothing time together watching people embarrass themselves.
And this is
sometimes find love.
And sometimes find love. But a friend, every time it's, after dinner, he's like, okay, you want to watch our friends?
That's great.
Oh my God, Fred is the best. That's so cute.
That's sweet.
All right, Sean, you're
So
8.
cute.
8. I'm gonna go with, if you know me, you know that this is something I do frequently. Over ordering at restaurants. I love just making sure I get everything that I want and knowing it's absurd. But deep down you're like, I'm gonna have plenty leftovers. There's something like both rewarding and embarrassing about your table not having enough space for all the food that's coming, and you have to like shuffle things around. You're like, oh, I'll move this here and move that, or can you get us like a side table thing? But I just think like gorging and binge eating is obviously like not great, and
I don't think that's gorging or binge eating. That's
Right.
indulging.
But yeah, indulge.
You're trying.
Indulging versus the opposite. But I love getting like the full experience at restaurants, and like not saying no to ordering something, just being like, and I think this comes with having a little more money in your pocket, or being with someone who also eats the same amount or like close to the same amount as you. So there's something nice about that, and I do it a lot. So that's why it's in my top 10.
Yeah. I think that could be opened up to as well. Like, well, Harry, we'll just fill in this one for Harry, even though I said we weren't. But like ordering family style or any kind of like being open to those kinds of things. Yeah. That's a very green flag for me, because that means you're probably going to be good on vacation. Like someone who's open to doing things, not grumpy. It's a green flag when people order appetizers, and it's a really green flag when people order desserts.
Yes. I got mad. We went to this Italian place near me in Echo Park, and I got mad because the table next to us got the same pasta dish for themselves as their like meal. And I'm like, if you're getting like pasta at a place like this, you get like 2 to 3 different types of pasta, and you're just trying and share. Why would you guys get the same one?
Yeah.
I was like, that's just so weird and non-efficient. And I was like, thank God I'm not eating with them,
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah.
If you were there that night.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Yeah.
But I think it's also in the same category of like, the waiter or waitress is like, yeah, this is really good on the menu. And you're just like, yeah, I'll take one of those.
I'll take that too.
Like, add that because I just want to try it. That's when you're living big.
Or you get a compliment from the waiter. It's like, wow, you guys really ordered well. Or like, you guys all got the right stuff. I'm like, yeah, we did. Thank you.
I always get that when I'm with you, Sean. You get that a lot.
Classic, yes.
It's great.
Okay, number 6 is mine. I wrote, when you've been watching a couple episodes of something on TV with a friend, and there's just no question that you're going to keep watching.
Nice.
Like that kind of friendship where it doesn't even enter your head that you might have to leave, or like they might want to leave or whatever. It's just an unspoken thing where the night's gonna go on. You're gonna keep hanging out. This can extend beyond TV, but that was just really the main way I thought of it. There's just no like clock looking. Yeah,
I had an extra thing on my list of like knowing you don't have to leave the house all day kind of vibe, and it like matches that of like you're with someone and you have no plans, you're not leaving for anything, you have food, you could just plop down and sit for a while.
Yes. And it also being someone that you understand that you want to waste time with as much as they want to waste time with you. I really enjoy that kind of relationship.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, great time to watch 90 Day Fiancé. Anyway, number 5, dogs getting excited when you come home. And it's like you've been gone for 5 minutes or 5 years, and the excitement is exactly the same. And dogs, really just dogs, I honestly should be number 1. Like you said, Haley, all of them. But if I had to slot them in, the excitement of when they see you, because they will always be excited. It's the best thing to come back to.
That's sweet.
Yeah. I've said this like a million times to both of you, but that is one of the things that's so great about Elfie, is that she literally will be wagging her tail and her butt so much that she'll do a fucking 360 when I come in. She just turns herself like a little windmill. So cute.
So cute. Dogs are perfect. 4, Sean, on you.
This is my last one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be sentimental, but it's my last one on this list, and I have it in bold, is being a girly. Genuinely means the world to me that I am, a girly on this show. I love whenever I get the invite. I love talking to you guys. It's not even like, doesn't feel like a podcast. And this is also a subtle, shot to all the people who are trying to come for the girly crown. Here's the thing, people who, who you are. I'm not trying. I'm not asking to be on the pod. I'm not, trying to make a certain number of appearances. It just happens. It's natural because these are two of my best friends. And genuinely love talking and hang out with them, and when I could do it on a pod where other people can listen and get enjoyment out of it, it means the world. So yeah, being a girly, it's an all-time thing.
Fuck, that's so cute.
We did not pay him to say that.
No, this
Words
is
of affirmation.
this is pro
Right.
bono.
So sweet.
Let's make
Wow.
Harry's number 3 being our producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have.
Harry!
Oh my
my god!
Wow.
Harry.
That is really sweet.
My number 2 is something I have to come clean about. I just didn't want to pressure you guys to put her on your list, but my number 2 is Elfie. So
I thought you weren't gonna put her on.
I know I just said that.
You freak. That's good.
That's good.
I just said that because
I didn't
I
expect
knew
her to
if
laugh.
I opened the gates where she could be on it, you guys would have put her all
Yeah.
across the list. So
Yes.
Also, she listens, so the fact if you
Mhm.
didn't put her on, it'd
Right.
be really bad for the
Yeah.
household.
That
Yeah.
would be really yes,
bad for
yes.
morale.
God, I miss
2
Elfie.
dogs in top 5 is perfect for the show, honestly. Okay, number 1, really tough spot to have, a lot of pressure, but I am also going full sentimental, and I'm going unconditional love.
Oh, that's
wow.
A good one.
Like, what the heck? When you just love someone regardless, no matter what, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
the best thing
Yeah.
of all time. Both ways. Giving unconditional love, receiving unconditional love. I love number 1.
That's
Yeah.
great.
That is a great one.
And it is genuinely probably a number 1 thing for most people in the world. Like
Yeah.
like
the
an
best
obvious
thing.
like being
That's-
loved,
that's a tough
loving
spot
something. Yeah.
to put, you having to be number 1. Like, well, you can put fucking seatbelts number 1. Like, yeah, that's a tough
And
spot.
number
but
1
you
on our
fulfilled
list, compasses.
it. Okay.
I'm
I
joking.
thought we all
We love the compass.
direction is
I love
important.
it. I love it.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right,
did
well, we
it.
ranked 100 things of all time.
That was actually really fun, and I had so much fun making this list.
Where do you guys think we're gonna be when this drops? I really hope that I'm
Yeah, I hope you guys are not in the
making
country.
out with a hot Italian or something.
I
Davide.
wish I
Davide.
I'll probably be stressed out because it's almost wedding. But then
Maybe you'll be married by then?
Maybe.
If she's married by then yeah, we
Yeah,
are gonna have to talk
spinster.
about are we gonna rename it though, because she's not a spinster.
Not anymore. Off the market.
Just
But
me.
then if I am married, then we could just do that unconditional love clip, and that'll be
Yeah.
my vows.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that is sweet.
I hope you guys are not working when the pod drops. You guys are just chilling somewhere on a beach.
Yeah,
You guys deserve a break.
yeah.
But I hope you guys had fun listening to this, and we'd love to know if we left any off or if you have any on your list.
Give us your
That-
top things.
Yeah, give us all your things, because that was a lot of fun.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.